beautiful curtain in our Kalyana Ramar Sannidhi. Likewise, we also stopped with the same kind of intermission, with the same kind of a very, very light curtain which is separating Sita Rama from one of the Pratama Bhaktas, Sumantra. Sumantra is there. He is arrived at Rama's palace and he has announced his arrival to Sita Rama and he has come into their quarters. And he is seeing there is a light curtain and behind the screens Sita Rama are there. The curtain opens. So all of you know the sloka. Tam Vaishravana Sankasham Upavishtam Swalankritam Tadarsha Sutaf Paryanke Sauvarne Sotarachade Stitaya Parshvadaschapi Valavyajana Hastaya Upetam Sitaya Bhuyaha Chitraya Shashinam Yatha Tam Tapantamiva Adityam Upapannam Swatejasa Vavande Varadam Vandi Vinayagyo Vinitavat. Sumantra is come there, he is arrived and with all Vinaya, the great Rama is sitting on a beautiful swing which is golden with a very matching Paryanka with a Uttariya which is spread on top of that. A divine scene, a divine vision, Sumantra is seeing on coming to Rama's palace. Like Vaishravana, like Kubaira, Swalankritam. He is decorated like Vaishravana. Kubaira is the lord of wealth. There is a beautiful quality of Rama called Aishwaryasya Rasagnasan. This sloka comes later when Rama is giving up all the wealth also in the 32nd, 33rd Sarga. There people are talking about this beautiful quality of Rama, saying Rama knows the value of all the wealth, but he has decided to give up all those wealth because there is something which is much bigger than that wealth, which is Satya, the truth. This is what the people themselves are saying. Such a great Rama who values wealth, he has decorated himself with all beautiful ornaments. For any of us, there are days, there are ordinary days, there are extraordinary days. And this is probably the most awaited, the most expected. Even for Rama, this would have been his dream day. You all would have heard of this term D-Day, no? The D-Day has arrived. Like that, this should be dream day for Rama. So imagine for him to be out there, the same Rama whom people are expecting as Ichchamohi Mahabhagam, Raghuviram Mahabalam, Gajena Mahatayantam Ramam Chatravartananam. People are expecting that Rama to coronate and come in the Vidi, come in procession around the entire city on top of the royal elephant. So you can imagine how he would have dressed himself up. Maybe how he was dressed for his marriage, his wedding ceremony. While there are a lot of description about Sita Devi's dressing, we don't find a lot of reference of how Rama would have dressed on his wedding day. But it is left for our imagination. Such kind of dressing, such kind of ornamentation, we can expect Rama to have had on this D-Day because of the description, Tam Vaishravana Sankasham. Specifically, Valmiki says he is decorated in all glory. And Sita Devi is standing nearby. She is doing the Chamara Kaikarya to Sri Rama. It is also a Chaitra Masa, so it's very hot. The AC are all manual AC only. So you will have to do air conditioning with all the fans. The biggest fan for Rama is Sita, and Sita is fanning Rama. And she is also applying Varaha Rudira Bena, Shuchinacha Sugandhina, Anuttam Paradhyana, Chandanena Parantapam. The best of the sandals she is applying on the chest of Rama, and by the time Rama goes in the swing and comes back, because of the heat, and we are not even in Bangalore right now, the heat is very, very bad. But the heat, if you see in Delhi or Ayodhya, is extreme. By the time he goes and comes back in the swing, the Chandan has become hard. So again, you'll have to apply one more round. That is what Sita Devi is doing. Tam tapantam iva adityam upapannam swatejasa. Like how the sun is self-effulgent, Rama doesn't need an external source to light himself up. Rama is self-radiant. This is what we will see after a few sargas also. Rama is self-radiant, so he illuminates everybody. Everybody reflects Rama, like how the entire world, the entire planets, the moon reflect the sun's rays. Likewise, the world is going to reflect Rama. The world has been reflecting Rama. That self-effulgence is showing everywhere. In front of that Rama, Sumantra comes. Sumantra is a man of humility. He always is humble. Vinayagno vinitavat. He knows humility. But like what we saw in the first sarga, first sloka of Valmiki Ramayana, tapas swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is theoretical knowledge. Tapas is practical. Vinayagnaha means he knows Vinaya. Vinitavata means he is actually demonstrating that Vinaya. He is clasping his hands and with a lot of Vinaya, he is prostrating in front of the Yuvaraja, Sri Rama and Sita, and he says, the king and the queen are waiting for you. They have asked me to get you to the palace. Please come along with me. The moment he says that, Rama is very, very happy. The D-Day has come. The time is going to come. The Shubha Muhurt is approaching. So all the excitement, all of us during any of our peak days, we would have felt this kind of excitement. So Rama is also excited. Rama says to Sita Devi, the time has come. I need to go to the court. The king and the queen are planning for this mega event, mega celebration. And Kaikeyi, specifically he mentions, Kaikeyi has a lot of love and affection for me. I am sure she must be invoking, she must be charging the king, who is already excited for this Yuvaraja Pattabhisheka, with more and more excitement because she loves me more than anybody else, which is the fact. That is the natural quality of Kaikeyi, which we see in multiple places. Rama is also expressing the same. So it can't be, like Anna says, there is no smoke without fire. So therefore this is certain. Kaikeyi has been very lovable to Rama. Rama has been lovable to Kaikeyi. So therefore Rama says that she must have been charging Dasharatha more and more. And imagine the quality of the people there if Sumantra is being sent as the messenger. Sumantra is a minister. He is not just a messenger. He is a charioteer. He is a messenger. He is a confidant. He is a minister. If a minister is being sent to get me, then something very big is happening. The kind of counseling, the kind of mantralochana, the kind of planning which is happening must be something extraordinary. O Sita, I bid farewell to you. I will go and come back. Immediately Sita Devi does Mangalashasana. She invokes the blessings of all Indra, Varuna, Yama, Kubera to the one who is dressed as Kubera. Kubera's blessings are also sought. And Sita Devi is praising and chanting all the hymns, and she is seeing Rama off. Rama lives in the golden chariot, very beautiful chariot, like how the sun itself descends in the form of a chariot. It is shining in all directions. Rama is getting on top of the chariot. Lakshmana is holding an umbrella and a whisk in both the hands, and he is holding the umbrella and he is also fanning Rama. Sumantra is taking the reins of the chariot. The beautiful chariot is going on the royal highways of Ayodhya. Lot of people have gathered. It is not just the people who are within the city, like how the Prana Pratishtha happened when people from all corners of the world, how during Mahakumbh people from all corners of the world come in. Likewise, we don't know, we don't have the statistics given here. It must have been in the few crores even those days. And this is sort of everybody's life dream was this. Okay, we are talking about Prana Pratishtha. We see the Prana Pratishtha as Rama himself coming to the throne. Imagine the day when actual Rama was supposed to be coronated on the throne. What would have been the excitement of the entire people? Everybody is waiting there. And they are also dressed in beautiful manner. All the young kids are there. The youth are there. The older people are there. Everybody is in different parts of the Mada Malige in Guda Cobras, and they are all witnessing this grand spectacle called Rama's Yuvaraja Pattabhisheka. They are all waiting for that. And when Rama is going in the royal streets, people are also praising. And people are praising different aspects. Nunam nandati te mata Kausalya matru nandana Pashyanti siddhayatram tvam Pitriyam rajyam avastitam. They are all praising Kausalya first. Okay, like we always say, when we attain certain glory, we should never forget where we came from. Okay, here, interestingly, people are not praising Rama at the outset. People are praising the root cause of Rama. Okay, people are all praising Kausalya. Nunam nandate mata Kausalya matru nandana. Oh, matru nandana. You have taken this birth to again and again cherish and increase the ananda, the happiness of the great Kausalya Mata. I am sure she is going to be ecstatic by seeing you attain this ancestral throne. Pitriyam rajyam avastitam. Sarva simantini ibhyascha sitam simantinim varam amanyantahi naryo ramasya hridaya priyam. All the ladies, they are all proclaiming Sita is the best among the ladies. Why? Because Sita is the wife of the great Rama. Therefore, she is the best of the bestest women. Okay, that is what all the women are all saying. Taya sucharitam devya puranonam mahattapaha rohini vashankena rama samyoga mapaya. Like how Rohini is always with the moon. Likewise, the Sita Devi has attained Rama because of her mahattapas. She should have done great penance to attain Rama as her husband. This is how people are all glorifying not Rama. Rama's turn has not even come here. They are all talking about Kausalya Devi's fortune. They are all talking about Sita Devi's fortune. And they are going to talk about their own fortune. Okay, all from this we can understand Ramate iti Ramaha, Ramayate iti Ramaha. The aspect of Ramayate iti Ramaha is much more widely acclaimed by people. Okay, it is very important for each one of us. One is to enjoy. Okay, because from our inner peace and happiness is where happiness spreads. Therefore, it is very important to be in happiness. But when we spread the happiness, I think people associate more and more with us. Here, all the people are talking about their happiness, Sita's happiness, Kausalya's happiness, etc. because Rama is such a great wonder for them. He has spread all those happiness. Later in Yatra Dana, we can see Rama says, my happiness is to share, to give. Okay, to give and forgive. I think these are defining characteristics of Rama. Okay, Anushamsya. Whoever is dependent on Rama, he wants to take care of them. Protection is the very nature. Caring is the very nature. He says, Dadami etat vratam mama sakrideva prapannaya. Somebody who says Tavasmi, he gives protection from everything. And he says, this is my nature. And we can see this in nature as well. This is not something which is an acquired quality. Any mother, any father, the mother who gives birth to a child, by nature, the mother always protects. The mother always nurtures. The mother always cherishes for the kid to grow and grow handsomely with all virtues. This is by nature. So here it is re-established and reaffirmed Rama, the universal Lord, the universal Father, the universal Mother. They all deeply care for each and every person. So because of that feature, Ramete iti Ramaha feature, everybody is happy and they all want that person only to be at the pedestal. Because that is where the maximum amount of joy is being spread to everybody. What do people want? People want well-being. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu is the aspiration for everybody. And whoever is going to give that as the highest form, the people will aspire for that person to come. Any government, people want what? Money is temporary. But over a long period of time, people will want that stability of the government, good law and order, good happiness, good infrastructure. Everything people want, they want everybody to be in peace. So whoever is going to give that, that's why peace-seeking leaders are always, their name and fame has crossed a lot of time. We see in history, the dictators' names are lost after a few centuries. The people who gave peace, the people who gave happiness, like Rama's name is still now there because of this. He lived for truth, he lived for chastity, he lived for universal well-being. Sarvaloka hite rataha. That is one of his defining aspect. This anushamsya, or the caring for everybody who is dependent, and everybody is dependent on him. That recognition of the dependence is very important for all of us. The moment it happens, prapannaya iticha yachate tavasmi. Once that cognition, that recognition happens, then he is always there to protect. That feature is cherished by all the people. Rama is coming on the highway, he is looking all around, every place is decorated very beautifully. There are all these samagriyas which are ready. There is curd, there is rice, there are all these plantain trees, there are festoons, there are all these patakas which are flying here and there, there are glorious flags. All auspicious things are all ready for the coronation. Rama goes, circumambulates some of these places. All the four-way junctions he is going around. There must be some emblems there itself. Now also we keep, some Ashoka pillar is there, where there is a four-way junction. Likewise, there also all those Narchand. There are these auspicious places. He circumambulates all those places and he continues his journey. And people are all very, very ecstatic. People are all enjoying, cherishing these very moments. And they are continuing. They are all telling Rama, "Oh Rama, you please continue the great lineage from which you have come. Pitamahe racharitam tataivahi prapitamahaihi adyopadaya tammargam abhishikto nupalaya." The great forefathers of you, how they have cherished this great kingdom. Likewise, we want you to take that same path and cherish us more and more. Alamadhyahi bhuktena paramarther alamchanaha yatapashyam niryantam ramam rajye pratishtitam. The great Rama, once he comes onto the throne and he is installed as the king, that is enough for us. Nothing else is required. It is as if we have taken 100 jangris. No, 100 jangris we can't eat. If 100 jangris we eat, then we'll be in a different mindset. But it is the best of the ecstasies we can always get. Alamadhyahi bhuktena. Whatever materialistic pleasures are there, nothing is equivalent compared to Rama's coronation. Paramarthair alamchanaha. Even spiritual delights are nowhere in comparison to Rama's Rajyabhisheka. Tadohinaf priyataram. For us, this is the priyatara. Okay, the highest form of priya for us is when Rama gets coronated. And he is going to surpass his forefathers in terms of his Rama Rajya. The way he is going to rule, we are going to always be in ecstasy. Okay, like I said, they are again not talking about Rama per se, they are all talking about their ecstasy. Okay, they are saying, we will be very happy. This is the highest form of delight we will get. We are all waiting for Rama to crown himself, and under his governance, we will always be in peace and happiness. This is what the entire people are all expecting. Rama is hearing all these things, but he is not disturbed by any of these things. Okay, Mahata Swena Vismitaha. He is never influenced by any words. He knows that they are all talking about his glory, his lineage's glory. In fact, they have said, earlier also to the king, they said, he is going to excel everybody. Shwakubhyopi sarvebhyaha etrikto vishampate. He is the best among all the Ikshvaku kings. Here also they are saying, he is going to be the best among all the kings in the Ikshvaku lineage, and that is going to be the best thing which has happened for us in our life. But he is not influenced by any of these. Some people can always think, see, I am the best. Okay, now we see some of the kids are saying, no, I am the best. Okay, but for Rama, who is actually the best, he doesn't feel that he is the best. A lot of people around are saying you are the best, and the outcomes are going to be the best when you are going to be the king, but he is not influenced. He knows this responsibility is very big. I need to be humbly doing the responsibility what is given to me. This is what Kausalya Mata said. Last week we saw, Anna was mentioning about this. They feel that Vishnu's kingdom is this kingdom. And when the kingdom is attributed to one of the kings who are nominated, it becomes their responsibility to rule with lot of accountability. That responsibility is key. It is not about the power. It is not about the fame. It is not about the glory. One should not be influenced by any of these things. There is going to be great wealth, great power, great fame, great glory, great manpower, resources. Everything is at his disposal. But Rama has to be grounded and he has to discharge his duties in a beautiful manner. That is what he's been thinking. People are all there. They are seeing Rama. Rama is going through the highways, like how a crocodile will pass through an ocean. That is how the chariot is going. People are all looking at Rama. Nahi tasman manakaschit chakshushiva narottamat narashaknotyapa krashtum atikrante piragave. Rama has come, he has crossed the people, but the people are all standstill. They are all wonderstruck. They all feel Rama is still here. Rama has already gone a few steps ahead. Just like how we look at the sun, S-U-N, the sun, and because of the rays, for some time we look all around, everywhere it looks like sun, and we are all spellbound by the sun. Likewise here, Rama is attracting their eyes because of his rupa. Rama is attracting their souls because of his gunas. Nahi tasman manakashchit, manaha chakshushi. Both manas and chakshush are being attracted by Rama. Therefore, everybody is just wonderstruck. After Rama goes a long distance, they all realize, oh, Rama is already passed. But they're all feeling that Rama is there. This is what happens in any Mahapurusha's Sannidhi. We feel that once they come into our life, we always feel fulfilled. We feel them again and again, again and again. When we go for great darshans of Mahapurushas or any of the deities, like Tirupati Venkateshwara or Lord Ranganatha, you visit and come. After having the darshan, every time that day the darshan will keep coming to us. We will feel as if again we are having that anusandhana of the darshan again and again. That is what people are feeling there. Yascha Ramam na pashyetu, yancha Ramo na pashyati, nindita savase loke, swatmapyenam vigarhate. The eyes which have not been seen by Rama, the people who have not been seen by Rama are the people who didn't see Rama. Okay, Rama is such a grand personality. He is so magnanimous that when he casts his eyes like this around, he sees everybody. Everybody feels a personal connection to the great Lord. They feel, yes, Rama has seen me. Okay, anybody you ask, they will say, yeah, Rama has seen me. Rama saw only me. In fact, everybody will say, like how we see in the procession, yeah, Ranganatha saw me. The kids will come and say, Ranganatha, the first statement is Ranganatha saw me. The second statement will be Ranganatha saw only me. Likewise, here people come and say, no, Rama has seen only me, They will come and cherish that moment. And such is the presence, okay, that is the charisma, that is the presence of such great souls that everybody feels that I have been seen by Rama. But people who missed, people are sitting playing video games at their house, okay, without coming and seeing Rama. The other people are all scolding these people, saying such a great spectacle is happening, how come you miss this? It is not just that they miss this and they are being chided by the other people, but even their atmas, swatmapi enam vigarhate, even their own souls is going to scold them, saying, oh, you are a very, very unlucky fellow, you are very unfortunate, you are not able to go and witness this grand spectacle and get the kadaksha of Sri Rama. If you had gone there, it would have been, your life would have been fulfilled. That is how everybody's atma is going to chide themselves. That is what people are all talking there. That is how the entire space is. And why this great craze? Okay, at some point of time, we should also understand why this craze. Is it because Rama has given everybody money? Rama has got this crowd because everybody is going to be fed with good food. Good jangris, jalebis, good laddus. Valmiki says here, Sarvesham hisa dharmatma varnanam kurute dayam chaturnam hi vayastanam tena tetam anuvrataha. Because of the great quality of Rama. What quality is this? Varnanam kurute dayam. Rama is ever compassionate. Every single person is the patra of the daya of great Sri Rama. It spans across all the age groups, all the vayasthanas. Okay, it could be a young person, it could be an old person. This is what we see, and we need to keep having this connection. Okay, these are not independent verses. Rama is a continuous flow of the virtues. When they say Putreshu, Agnishu, Dhareshu, Preshashishya, Ganeshu cha, this is what people are feeling here. People said that. It is the Vox Populi which we saw in the second Sarga. People know this connection of Rama. Here, Rama spends time with everybody. He showers compassion to everybody, to all the Varnas. Varnanam Kurute Dayam. To all the Varnas. He is equal. His equanimity, his equality is appreciated by people. Tenate tam manuvrataha. Because of that, all the people want to follow this Rama. Okay, we should understand why the reason for this grand crowd has come here. Okay, it is like we say sometime in Tamil, no, this is Thana Senda Kutam. Likewise, why this Thana Senda Kutam? It is not sponsored. Okay, like in Google searches, we see sponsored search and automatic search. We need to build that credibility so that people are attracted. The sun attracts everybody. Okay, sun is not going and doing marketing promotions. Likewise here, Rama is touching every soul. So everybody wants to participate in this great Mahotsava. So therefore everybody has come there. It is not just about participating in this Mahotsava. Here in the sloka, Valmiki says, everybody wants to Tenatetam Anuvrataha. They want to follow Rama in his path. This we see throughout the epic. Everywhere when Rama says this is the final word, which is righteous, which is dharmic, everybody falls in line. There is nobody who finds another path. And Rama, such a great humility he has, he says, Gato Margona Gamyate. This is not my own path, this is the path of the elders, this is the path of the sons, this is the path of the selfless souls, this is the path of the rishis. Vidyamam Rishibhistulyam. We are going to see all these things. I am just giving you the connection. This representation is attracting everybody. And because of this, by nature, the core soul of everybody wants to go towards Rama. Okay, when the soul decides, okay, the soul, then there is manas, then there is indriyas. If the soul decides, the instinctive feeling is to move towards Rama, then the manas has to be subservient to that, indriyas will be subservient to that. That is why when we are doing, we need to do the reverse. I mean, typically we are so used to the gross forms. So when we do our yoga, etc., we start with our angas, we start with our indriyas, etc. Slowly we go to the manas, and then we could go to the core nature. Here Valmiki is talking about the core nature of people is to be attracted towards Rama. You don't have a choice. Okay, because your inner self is yearning towards going and getting attached to that Rama. Okay, the great soul. Therefore, that is the only path. Okay, that is the path which the core nature is going to cherish. Therefore, this is not surprising, and this is why the people all want to follow Rama. Therefore, everybody is there, they are all waiting. Rama has reached Kaikeyi's Bhavana. He crosses 2-3 blocks and he stops the crowd, and he and Lakshmana, they are entering into that beautiful palace. Okay, this is a very, very different world. Okay, it is, sometimes I feel after a Sunday satsang, next day you go into office, sometimes you get that feel, oh, we have been coming from different world, what world we were in, what world we are here today. Okay, such a different world now Rama is entering into without knowing what is in store for him. Okay, you need to have this background to understand what is going to happen now. Okay, all ecstasy, all celebration, Rama is dressed as Vaishravana. People are all glorifying him. Everybody wants to follow Rama only. They're all waiting for that great moment of Pattabhisheka. This is the background with which Rama is coming. Okay. When we all go to office, sometimes they call it as background noise, right? I mean, we'll be there in the office, but a lot of background noise will be happening. In school also it happens. All the kids, now also some people are having this background noise. Okay. In their minds, they're all happy. They're all doing some Sudoku, drawing some pictures, etc. They're all there. They are all stuck with Rama coming on the royal highway. But suddenly he enters here into Kaikeyi Bhavana. He sees the king who is there sitting on a seat, The moment the king sees Rama, he is rushing towards Rama saying, "Oh Rama," and he just falls down. Okay, he is falling unconscious. This kind of state of his father, Rama has never seen. Okay, Rama is shocked. Padas prishtveva pannagam, as if you have stepped on a serpent. Okay, you shiver. There is bhaya which enters, bhayamapannaha. Rama is filled with fear because he has never seen his father like this. So keep contrasting versus where Rama is coming from and what Rama is seeing. Okay, this is very important. This is where emotional intelligence, emotional balance, emotional quotient, everything comes into picture. Okay, how will Rama now respond? What is he coming with and what is happening here? Suddenly he feels what has happened. Why is father like this? Rama is embracing his father, he is cajoling his father, he is bringing him back to his seat, and he is asking Kaikeyi, "Oh mother, what happened? Why is the Raja in this kind of a temperament? What has happened to King Dasharatha?" Like this he thinks. Rama is a very, very introspective personality. Okay, this is something which flows again throughout the epic. Okay, like we always say, when we point a finger at somebody, we should always realize that 3 fingers are pointing at us. The first question, the thinking is, what has happened to Dasharatha? Why he is like this? He doesn't ask that to Kaikeyi. The first question he asks to Kaikeyi is, "Oh mother, have I done something wrong? Have I done something wrong due to my ignorance? Why is my father very unhappy with my presence?" He feels guilty. He feels, when I entered, King Dasharatha falls unconscious, calling out my name. Have I made some mistake? Okay, this is always Rama's first question. You go to Valivada, Rama thinks for a moment and then starts to answer. Everywhere he does this. This is a beautiful lesson for all of us. Okay, anything and everything, somebody asks us a question or we are subject to something which is external, let's not react. Okay, which is why the next chapter is called Rama always responds, he never reacts. The first point is to be grounded, be humble enough to ask ourselves a question saying, am I at fault? Okay, the other person, without realizing that, we go and become harsh. Okay, that will add fuel to the fire. Okay, what could have been sorted with a very good conversation would have become big quarrel, big fight, big world war also. Okay, we need to be asking us our question, are we on the right path? And our universal Lord is showing that as a role model. Simple. Why should we follow that? No questions asked. Because the greatest person is doing that as a practice. And there is nothing lost. I think because of this itself, everybody is falling at his feet again and again. Okay, when he is leaving Ayodhya, he tells everybody, if I have done anything wrong, please pardon me. In the court, to every lady, every woman there, he says, you're all like my mothers. If I have made something wrong, please forgive me. This is something which is often repeated. The kind of gratitude what Rama has, the kind of introspection what he has, the kind of care what he has, kind of love and affection, the compassion he has is unparalleled. Okay, these fundamental virtues will spare nobody. Everybody has to be bound by Rama Gunas. Okay, Karpar Rama Biran Allah. So people have to be bound by Rama's virtues. Simple. So likewise here, he asks, what happened? Have I made something wrong? Is Dasharatha, is the king healthy? Is there something which is not worked in his favor for his health? Why is he looking like this? What is the reason for this temperament? I hope Bharata and Shatrughna are fine. Is there some news from KK Desa? What has happened? And he also says, it is very difficult to always be in happiness. Happiness is also not eternal. I am seeing that with the king on such a great day. Okay, he doesn't say that, but he must be feeling on such an auspicious day, a grand day, which was always expected by the king. And previous day he has seen king in the public as well as personally. And the Thorai, the Hari for Dasharatha was much more than even for Rama, right? On such a day, if Dasharatha, the king, is not happy, then it is very clear everybody will not be happy all the time. Okay, it is impossible to be happy. There has to be these moments of sadness also. If even for the king it comes, then what to ask of the common people? He asks all these things and he says, Mother, you please reply to me. Is there anything else? He also ends saying, did you, because of your pranaya, because of your love and affection, Did you engage in some words with the king which would have upset him? Okay, that also very beautifully he asks. Okay, that seems to be the truth also. That's the last of the words. Immediately Kaikeyi says, no, Rama, you don't worry. He is fine. He is in perfect health. Everybody is fine. Bharata, Shatrughna, everybody is fine. But Dasharatha has given a promise. Okay, he has given me 2 boons. And he is wondering how he can express those boons to you. He is sworn in the name of you. He has given a couple of promises. And to follow that, it can be done only by you. So therefore, Rama, if you say you will be able to uphold the words or the boons or the promises given by the king, then I will let you know what he has promised me. He is worried only about that. You know that truth is supreme. Okay, here also she is very perfect in terms of her alignment. The way she pitched it to Dasharatha, the same pitch is continuing here. Truth is ultimate. Your lineage is known for truth. Your lineage is known for dharma. But after giving the boon, after giving the word, the pratigna, Dasharatha is now feeling, how will I be able to express this? Therefore, he is hesitant to express this to you. The moment Rama hears this, he is all the more upset. Okay, he again feels that, can ever a father be hesitant about saying something to a son? Okay, the best of relationships between a father and a son. Okay, and the son could be hesitant to say something to the father. I mean, that is something which we see very common. And especially it will happen if the son is at fault also. Okay, but the father always has the rights. The father always has the rights to the mother, to the kids. And they are always with a lot of freedom. And if here Kaikeyi says that Dasharatha is hesitant to say something to Rama, Rama is very upset. He says, oh mother, why should the king be hesitant to say anything to me? Bhakshayeyam visham tikshnam majjeyam api charnave niyukta guruna pitra nripena cha hitena cha. I can enter into an ocean. I can jump into fire. I can consume poison. All these things, if Dasharatha says, if the king says something, I will follow. The king is not related to me just as a king. There are 3 different relationships I have. Nyukta, Guruna, Pitra, Nripena cha Hitena cha. 4 relationships, in fact, not just 3. He says he is my father. Rama says Dasharatha is my guru. He is my king. And he is my well-wisher. Hitena cha. Any of this, even in our life, if a person is a well-wisher, we will do what that well-wisher says, won't we? If that person is our father, won't we heed to that words? If the person is our guru, won't we heed to that? If the person is our king, 100% we will follow. Okay, especially today's words, if the first 3 doesn't happen also, mostly everything is defined by compliance. Sometimes that also doesn't work. But the combination of this 4 is very, very powerful. Okay, the power of 4. Like how we see, tapaswadhyaya naratam tapasvi vagvedamvaram naradam paripapracha valmiki munipungam. There also we start with 4 gunas of a guru. Here interestingly the 4 relationships. And I don't know, this comes very repeatedly, right? Sri pranashteti karunyat ashrata iti anshramsatha patni nashteti shokena priyeti madanena cha. Again 4 relationships. So here Rama is saying 4 different relationships. I am bound. I am bound by whatever my father is saying, and I will enter into fire. Giving up my life is also okay. Please tell me, how can he be hesitant? You please tell whatever he wants, I will do it. That is my kartavya. This is dharma sanatanaha. And he has to be, with his freedom, he can say whatever he wants, and I am bound to follow that. Please go ahead. Then Kaikeyi, without any shame, she says, once upon a time I got 2 boons from Dasharatha during the time of Shambarasura Yuddha. And because of that, the coronation which is planned for you, it is to be happening to Bharata. Bharata will rule this state for 14 years. You will have to go to the forest for 14 years with jatabara and chira. You need to wear tree barks and you need to mat your hair and you need to spend your time like a rishi in the forest for 14 years. These are the two boons which is being asked by me, and Dasharatha has given the word, he is given the pratigna that he will bestow these boons to me. It is now all up to you, says Kaikeyi. Now the king is very, very tense because now the cat is out of the bag. Okay, the truth is already out. Rama is tension free. Okay, how can this happen? I can't even imagine. I don't know if any of you are able to imagine this. Again, look at the backdrop, the background, the way he came into this room. And when this is said, the king is saying Dhikkara to Kaikeyi for having said this without any shame. Okay, she is not even mincing words. Straight, heart-to-heart kind of conversation. Straight up front, she is saying this is what it is. And you need to do this. And again she says, yeah, Dharma, Satya, or the Param for all the people of Ikshvaku dynasty. So you need to follow this. Rama is completely without tension. Everybody is wondering, how can this happen? The next sarga starts. What is Rama's reaction? What is Rama's response to this? As we saw, Rama never reacts, he only responds. Okay, this sarga is called Prasanna Gambhirya. The Prasannata is always there. Rama is grand, Rama is serene, Rama is tranquil. If at the core of your heart, you are always in peace and silence, nothing can shake you. This is what we see. Rama says, let it be so. Let it be so. Let Bharata rule the kingdom. What is the thing? I mean, if you have just said that also, I would have given. Even by myself, I can give the kingdom to Bharata. If normally the Raja says also, or even if you say, I would have given the kingdom to Bharata. There is no need for one pratigya to be done for this to be bound onto me. This is what Rama says. So let speedy messengers go. Let them go to Kaikeya kingdom. Let him come quickly. I will leave the forest immediately. Oh mother, you don't need to be worried at all. Let the entire Bhoga, I am happy to give this to Bharata. Now, that is the grandness, that is the grandeur of Rama. Okay, even though this is bound on him, he feels, I will give this to Rama. I will give this to Bharata. With all my heart, I will bestow this to Bharata and let Bharata rule. But you please make sure Bharata rules this with all the traditions. He has to take care of our father. He has to take care of the kingdom in an exemplary manner. I know Bharata will do it well, but please make sure let people go quickly and get Bharata here. And I will leave to the forest. Then immediately Kaikeyi now is goading Rama, saying, yeah, all these things will happen. Okay. Like they say, no, Shubhasya Shigram. For Kaikeyi, Shubhasya Shigram has to happen right away, no. For her, the Shubha here is Rama has to go to the forest quickly. The more Rama is here, it is going to be terror for her. Okay, she is always going to be in uncertainty. Which is why later when Rama comes to the court, he again and again says, I don't want any uncertainty. Okay, in the VUCA world, I don't know how many of you have heard of VUCA world, it's a famous term, and now there are newer terms coming in. The U stands for uncertainty. The more the uncertainty, more the confusion only. Okay, everybody from top to bottom will be uncertain which way, what is going to happen. It is like the last set of a tennis match. When deuce is happening, when one person is getting advantage, again and again it keeps, like the tennis ball goes this side and that side, even the score keeps going this side and that side. Nobody knows what is going to happen. So therefore, that kind of tension will always be there. So therefore, Kaikeyi is saying, oh Rama, you please leave quickly. Messengers will go and get Bharata. That can happen. We will take care of the king also. But you please quickly go, because till the time you are leaving, Dasharatha has said that he will not take water, he will not take food, he will not take bath also. Okay, first of all, this is early morning, no, so maybe she is also adding that. Then for this also, the Raja is saying, Dhikkara, he is falling unconscious. Rama again is trying to console Dasharatha and bring him back to his senses, but Kaikeyi is again goading, saying, you please leave. We are here to take care, all of us are here to take care of Dasharatha. Only you need to go to the forest. So therefore you can leave, we will take care of Dasharatha. That is how she is goading. Rama is very upset, like how a horse which is whipped, like that he gets up and says, Naham Arthaparo Devi, you think I am always for these materialistic pleasures? I live for this wealth? No. Vidyamam Rashipistulyam, Dharmam Kevalam Astitam. I am here only for Dharma. Dharma is ultimate. And this was her statement in the previous sarga. Dharma, Satya is ultimate. But she feels people might change their mind and then be influenced by wealth, etc. and all. Here he is clarifying, Vidyamam Rishibistulyam. I am a Rishi. For me, dharma is ultimate. It is not artha. I will leave. If I say I will leave, I will leave. And he says, oh mother, have you never seen any virtue in me? Why are you treating me like this? You asked for my exile because you never saw any gunas in me. Alas, this is what he feels. But he says, I will leave. Give me some time. I need to go and pacify both my mother and my wife, and I need to leave to the forest. You please take care of the king. You ensure Bharata is taking care of the kingdom and the king, the way how the duties have to be discharged. That is very, very important. And after saying this, he is circumambulating, he is prostrating his mother, father both. Okay, it is not just he prostrates in front of his father and he is angry. Okay, this prasanna gambhirya is like how we see the emanation of all the virtues. Okay, from Rama, here also that emanation of the prasanna gambhirya is seen everywhere. Okay, he is prostrating in front of his mother and father, circumambulating him. The Raja is very upset. He is frowning, he is shivering, but Rama is in peace. He is circumambulating and he is leaving, looking at him, just like how the moon always follows the sun. Lakshmana is following Rama because he understands Rama's temperament. Okay, Lakshmana is red-eyed because of the rage of what is happening inside, but he doesn't even open his mouth. He follows Rama. Rama comes out, there is a huge gathering. Again, come to the other world. Okay, all this happened for a few minutes. This is a separate world. He comes back to the other world where he was glorified. People are still singing his glory. They are all wanting that coronation to happen. He comes out, but his face is very, very resplendent. Nachasya mahatim lakshmim rajya nashopakarshati lokakantasya kantatvat shitarashmeri vakshapa. Whatever is the darkness, and for this we should go to our Ragihalli forest during the pitch darkness, but on a full moon day, because the moon has to be there now. On a new moon day, it is very difficult. On a full moon day, I have experienced many times. It is very, very well lit. Okay, no street lights, nothing. But you come in the middle of the forest, pitch darkness, but the moon on a Purnami day, it is Swargaloka. Any darkness cannot reduce the light of the moon. Likewise, here the Rajya Nasha, okay, can be a great shoka, but Rama, who is always in great peace, great silence, his silence or his splendor cannot be diminished by this Rajya Nasha. Therefore, in his face, there is nothing which is changing. He is coming out, nobody is able to guess what has happened inside. Okay, he is smiling at everybody, people are wishing, he is wishing them back, etc. But he knows there is a lot of big things to be done ahead. He feels that I need to convince my mother. Dharayan manasa dukkam indriyani nigrihya cha pravesh atmavan veshma maturapriya samshivan. He is holding his senses, he is holding his misery in the bottom of his heart, and without showcasing anything externally, he is slowly and steadily walking towards his mother's place. And when he comes out, again the same chariot is waiting, the chatra is waiting, the chamara is waiting. Is Rama, okay, like we see a lot of people after their tenure, after retirement also, they spend the time in their houses for 10 years, 20 years, etc., enjoying all those luxuries. Here for a moment also, Rama is not doing that. He stops everything, but he doesn't disrespect them. He comes, he prostrates all those vessels kept for the coronation, he circumambulates them, and he starts going towards his beloved mother's place. Nobody is able to guess. Lakshmana is also following again. He is continuing to follow Rama. Wherever Rama goes, Lakshmana will go. Okay, that is something we can see. He is going, that is what beautifully Kamban says, Kureikindra Kavari Indri. The beautiful Chamara, without that. Kotra Venkodai Indri. The great umbrella. Okay, the Venkotra Kodai, that is also not there. Vidhi. Kureikindra Vidhi Munsella. Destiny. Rama is going to talk about the destiny in the upcoming sargas. That great Vidhi is leading Rama. But what is coming behind Rama? Dharma. Dharma is coming behind Rama. Dharmam Pindarangi Ega. Dharma is following Rama wherever. It is not just Lakshmana who is following Rama. There is also Dharma who is following Rama. Okay, all the three people. Who are the three people? Rama, Lakshmana and Dharma. They are all going towards Kausalya's griha. He goes to Kausalya Griha by foot. He is not taking the chariot. There are multiple blocks. Again here, the old person is standing at the front. Then there are Vedic Pandits who are there in the second block. Everybody is glorifying. They are all blessing Rama. He is going to the third block where the all women security force is there. There are a lot of women soldiers who are all the protectors of Kausalya Mata. And later we will see Kausalya Mata administers 1,000 gramas. So she is an administrator. She is like an IAS officer. Okay, so you can imagine a lot of people who will be attendants ready to wait to serve Kausalya Devi. He clears all those blocks and he is going inside Kausalya Mata's Griha. Kausalya Mata has been in deep meditation throughout the entire night. He is also praying for this great kingdom to be bestowed to Rama, and Rama should rule responsibly. This is what she has been feeling. And he goes inside. Rama is naturally humble. He is also shy now. While he is not expressing everything just like that, but he is shy. He has a lot of thoughts in his heart. He wants to convince his mother to make sure that she is staying here. He doesn't know what is going to happen to her when he says he spills the beans. So therefore he is worried a bit. He is shy. He is wondering how to put it across. And there Kausalya Mata, with great meditation, she is finished all her oblations, her homas, etc. And like how Kishori Bhadavayatha, like how an old horse is coming to a young kid, the pony. Likewise, Kausalya Mata is coming with a lot of energy towards Rama, the tall Rama. So Kausalya Mata is bending this Rama. She is embracing, giving alingana to Rama and kissing Rama on the forehead and blessing Rama. Vriddhanam dharmashilanam rajarshinam mahatmanam prapnuhu ayushcha kirtincha dharmam chopahitam kule. Vriddhanam dharmashilanam. O Rama, you live in this world for a long time. Prapnuhu ayushcha kirtincha. May you live long, and may your kirti, your glory be always there. Like how your ancestors were there, likewise, all her ancestors, all the ancestors of Ikshvakus also seem to be living for a long time and with a lot of glory. And we see the words, we see the names of the kings. When Vasishtha is saying, it is not a wonder at all. Raghu was there, Ikshvaku was there, Manu was there, Mandata was there, Dilipa was there, Nahusha was there, Sagara was there, Amshuman was there. What extraordinary kings. Okay, Shaibya was there. None of them, everybody excels everybody else. Okay, in that lineage, Dasharatha is there. Dasharatha is incomparable. So likewise, here Kausalya Mata is blessing Rama, saying, like all those people, Vriddhanam, Dharmashilanam, Rajarshinam, they were all great Rajarishis. They were all great kings. They were all great Dharmashilas. They were all well disciplined. Likewise, you rule this kingdom and you have a long life and great fame. This is what Kausalya Mata is blessing Rama, but the sloka is also a dramatic irony. Okay, she is not blessing Rama with, maybe she is also that kind of character. Okay, she is always a Vrata Sampanna, she is always in Shila, and she is also like Rani Rishi. I don't know if there is a term called Rani Rishi. Like Raja Rishi, she is a Rani Rishi. Everywhere we see Kausalya Mata is always in tapas. That's what we see throughout the epic. And when Rama is also asking Kausalya to stay in the kingdom, he says, you be following your tapas. So therefore she must be talking that way. But the dramatic irony is, this is what Rama is going to be. He is going to be a Raja Rishi. Okay, Vriddhanam. All the Vriddhas are going to go to Vanaprastha. Okay, here Rama is going to go to the forest. So how is this blessing working out like this? Don't know. Dharmashilanam, he has to be bound to this dharma. And because of that, both the Kirti and Ayus is also going to happen. That is also true. Okay, we are all speaking about Ramakatha today because of this Rama's act. Okay, that is also true. But the dramatic irony is, this is what is going to happen. And Kausalya says, oh, this Bhadrasana is here. Why don't you sit on this beautiful Ratnasana and have these fruits, have this prasada. Then Rama slowly says, oh mother, there is a great distress which is going to befall us. Befall us. It's a lot of people. Okay. To you, to Sumitra, to Sita, to Lakshmana. Raja has decided to coronate Bharata in this kingdom, and he has ordained me for 14 years of forest life by eating fruits and roots. So therefore, what is the use of this Ratnasana? For me, nowadays, it is going to be Darbhasana only. That is how I have been ordained. The moment Rama says this, like how an axe cuts a tree, the tree falls down, thud, Kausalya Devi drops to the ground unconscious. Okay, she is in deep distress. Sometimes the unconsciousness or this murcha, people will faint with ecstasy or with great distress. Okay, when Hanuman comes back and says Rama is coming to Bharata, Bharata immediately falls unconscious. He reaches the heights of ecstasy and he falls unconscious. Here, Kausalya Mata is reaching the heights of distress and she falls down unconscious. Immediately, Rama and Lakshmana both are trying to get Kausalya Mata back to her spirits. They are all doing asvasa to Kausalya Mata. Kausalya Mata is getting and saying, "Oh Rama, what is this news? What is this shock you are giving to me? I would have been happy if I was without a child. Even that would have been fine. You grew as the best among men, very handsome, full of virtues. I mean, when the time is going to come when you are going to be coronated, you are coming and giving this news. It would have been better if you are not born at all. And I would have been only with that worry. That misery would have impacted me for a long time. I didn't have a child, then I would have been with that worry, with that misery. But now, after having nurtured you for a long time, if you are going to the forest, this is going to be a misery forever for me. How am I going to bear this misery? Please don't go. You are not ordained for the forest. And how will I be here? I am going to be under the curse of Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi she always ill-treats me. She is going to further treat me like a servant. None of the people are going to be speaking freely to me. I will not have any well-wishers because everybody will be afraid of Kaikeyi. Bharata also will ill-treat me. I have never seen any great sukha with Dasharatha. I was thinking after you get coronated, I will have a lot of freedom. I will have a lot of sukha, I felt. But that is also not going to happen. Even my Bharata might ill-treat me under the influence of Kaikeyi. So therefore, I cannot sustain my life here. I will give up my life, looks like. You please, like how a cow follows a calf, I will also follow you. It is better you take me to the forest. If I am here, I am going to give up my life. That is going to happen. I cannot sustain. I am very, very astonished by the fact that my life is not gone yet. Maybe my heart is made of iron. It is not getting broken into pieces. After hearing such a word that Rama is going to the forest, if my heart is not getting broken, then I don't know. I need to curse myself. Dhikaram to me for not giving up my life right now itself. Rama, you don't please go away from here. You please be here itself. You serve me, you be here. She says all these things and she is crying. Okay, she is crying, she is sighing deeply. Till this moment, the shadow of Rama is not even spoken. The shadow is out into the light now. Okay, Lakshmana, the red-raged Lakshmana, now starts talking. So far, he was always calm, like how Rama was. The moment Kausalya Devi breaks down, then Lakshmana also becomes really angry. His emotion kicks off. Okay, emotions can get kicked up because of rage, because of sympathy also. Because of deep distress of somebody can become extremely angry. Okay, like how Bharati says, no, if somebody is without food, then the entire Jagat will be destroyed. Okay, that is from anger because of the deep misery of somebody else. So here when Lakshmana sees the misery of Kausalya Devi, he says, "Oh mother, I also don't want Rama to go to the forest." Okay, there is one Moradu, there is one Asadu. Two people planned something very, very meticulously. They have plotted for this act and they are sending Rama to the forest. Why should Rama be sent to the forest? Just because Kaikeyi is saying, why should Dasharatha heed to Kaikeyi's words? Dasharatha has fallen to materialistic pleasures. That's why because of Kama, he is just following whatever Kaikeyi says. This cannot happen. The kingdom cannot be ruled by one Asadu and Moradu, right? So we cannot allow this to happen. And what guts they have to have this? When I am here with my bow, with my arrows, with my sword, and with Rama here as the Lokanatha and me serving Rama, how did they have this guts to even talk about this? And Rama is not an ordinary person. He is an extraordinary person. He is full of virtues. Can anybody say one blemish about Rama? Rama is blemishless. Like how the Nirmalanka Shashank. He is like that. He is like the blemishless moon. Nobody can say any parivada or apavada about Rama. How did they decide that they will exile to Rama? For what reason? For what joy? Just like that, because they both were talking to each other and plotted this cannot happen. I am here to destroy the entire army. Whoever comes and wants to attack Rama, they have to cross this Lakshmana. And this Lakshmana cyclone will just destroy everybody and make them into pieces. I am telling you, oh mother. So now Lakshmana is burning. He is boiling. He is red-raged. He is saying, oh mother, this cannot happen and nobody can take over the kingdom from Rama until I am there. You tell me what is to be done. And he says, but one thing for sure. Okay, he also, maybe he would have looked at Rama. That line is not there. We should maybe read between the lines. Immediately, Lakshmana says one more word saying, but if Rama goes to the forest or to the fire, you will see my head going before Rama to all those things. When all this is happening, he's been talking about Yuddha only. Suddenly he also says, if by chance, maybe he must be thinking, but Rama is not going to take any of those. He is not going to take this Yuddha Nidhi. He says, wherever Rama goes, I will go in front of him. That I am giving you my word. He tells to Kausalya Mata. Kausalya Mata is slightly consoled. Okay, sometimes with very nice words, you might not be able to charge people. These kinds of very boosting words. Kausalya Mata looks at Rama and says, oh Rama, look at Lakshmana. How he is talking. Okay, if you want to take any of this, okay, I am not saying you should do that. Okay, he is saying arrest the king, okay, fight war, etc. and all. Kausalya Devi is also not for it. Okay, they are all with ahimsa paramo dharmaha only. They don't want all these himsas. Okay, so she says, you can listen to whatever he says, but I feel you don't need to go to the forest. Okay, why should you go to the forest? You can be here, you can always be in my service. There are great people who have attained the heavens because of their Matru Bhakti, because of their Matru Susrusha. Kashyapa got great worlds because of his Matru Susrusha. Likewise, you be here. Your father told you to go to the forest. I am telling you, don't go to the forest. You need to heed to the father's words. You need to heed to the mother's words also. He told you, he ordained you to go to the forest. I am telling you, you don't go to the forest. You serve me. By your service, you can attain great worlds. This has happened in the past also. Now the catch-22, all these things happen, no? Dharma Sankata types. But is this a Dharma Sankata? Rama is very clear. He says, oh mother, that cannot happen. Dasharatha has given a word. He is given his pratigna. And we also see in the history, a lot of people have followed father's words. You see Jamadagni Rama, you see Sagara's sons. Everybody, they worked. The Kandu Rishi's sons, Kandu himself, they have all followed their father's words and they have all attained great heavens. Father is the living God for all of us. We cannot transgress the word given by our father. He is always free. It is his free will that he can tell whatever he wants to you or to me or to Lakshmana. We need to stand by his words. And here, he has given his word, he has given his pratigna to Kaikeyi, and we need to follow this. And here Rama says, Gato Margonu Gamyate. It is not a new path I am laying here. It is the path of the elders. And I need to follow that path. Our elders have shown this path and I cannot transgress this path. Oh mother, this is the right path. I need to follow this path. He turns to Lakshmana. Okay, two sides. The tennis match is still on. Okay, one side, a very, very distressed mother who is in deep agony, who is crying. Okay, she is very emotional. The other side, it's an angry, emotional person. Both sides, emotions are there. Between both the emotions, Rama has to be in equanimity. He has to console both of them. And this is another guna of Rama. Whoever he speaks to, he also gets them into dharma and takes them along. Okay, now Rama never travels alone. He always travels with his abhijanas. Okay, he has to convince people, make them stand in the path of dharma, take them along. So he turns to Lakshmana and says, Lakshmana, Amma might be very, very emotional. Okay, because she is going to lose a son to the forest for some time. She is very, very emotional. Why are you talking like this? How can this happen? How can king's words be transgressed? And you know the power of Satya. You know the power of dharma. Dharmo hi paramo loke dharme satyam pradishtitam dharma samsrutam etacha piturvachanam uttamam. Dharma is the parama in this world. Dharma is supreme. In dharma, satya is established. The words of the father is here with Satya. It is not just some casual talk. Okay, it is given as pratigna. It is Satya which is being given by the great King Dasharatha, and it is incumbent on us to follow those words and go to the forest. Therefore, Pitur Vachanam Uttamam, that path is the only path. We need to follow that. If mother is emotional, you understand all these things. You are rational. You understand the rational behind all these things. We cannot transgress Satya. So we need to go. Whatever you are saying, it is not going to happen. So you please adhere to the path what I am suggesting. Then he turns to the mother and says, oh mother, you please be at peace. You be pacifying yourself. You be here. You take care of the king. It is very, very important that at this old age, the king has to be protected. He is already in great distress. You please take care of the king. I will go 14 years, quickly go and come back. And it is important to be in the path of Satya. He says this to both the people. Both are not easily convinced also. One person is crying, one person is roaring. Okay, between the roar and the cry, okay, there are roaring cries, but here is the roar and the cry. Okay, now Rama has to be between both of these and he has to convince both the people. Rama feels, okay, now let me take the easier path. I don't know which was the difficult or the easier path. Maybe the first one to be cleared is the easier path. So he turns to Lakshmana again. Okay, Lakshmana at least is listening. Maybe Kausalya Mata is completely crying again and again. He is not able to explain. So he turns again to Lakshmana and says, oh Lakshmana, you please understand whatever path I am taking here, the path of Satya, path of Dharma is the best path. Okay, and you need to understand the background of all these things. First of all, is Kaikeyi doing whatever she likes? I don't think she is doing whatever she likes. All these events, okay, sometimes when you are trying to convince with rational, when people don't understand, no, you do this arthavada, okay, you give some stories, you give some other logic, you get some other jargons. Okay, the best thing I think which works quite a lot is use some jargons and then create some more confusion in that person. Okay, Rama is giving all these tips to all of us. Okay, for dharmic purpose, obviously. So here Rama says, oh Lakshmana, there is something called destiny. Okay, asankalpitam, without sankalpa. Okay, something which happens akasmat, without any proper planning, with asankalpa. You have not planned for anything, but without planning something happens and it is against your will, then it is the nanu daivasya karma tat. It is because of the act of destiny. You should understand this. Kaikeyi is always showing a lot of love and affection on me, but if that Kaikeyi suddenly is turning and asking for my exile, what is the reason for all these things? She herself is doing something which she will abhor later, which she does. She is repenting, she is changing when they come to Chitrakoot. Maybe it is temporarily, it is impacting her. So Rama says it is all the act of destiny, and destiny acts in a very, very funny manner. Nobody can question the path of destiny. We will have to take it by our stride and we will have to continue. Okay, why should you worry about all these things? Let's not worry about it. What is the big deal? Today they said Rajya. Rajyamba Vanavasova, Vanavaso Mahodayaha. Okay, it's a great dawn. It is giving us another path, the road not taken. Okay, we are all programmed to be in the same path. Rajyamba Vanavasova. Today they are saying, okay, no Rajya, go to Vanavasa. The Vanavasa might be the better of the options. You never know. Okay, Vanavaso Mahodayaha. I will take this Vanavasa as a Mahodaya and I will go there. Whatever is being prepared here for the coronation, I will take all those vessels and I will take those vessels, that water I will take, and then I will prepare myself for this Vanavasa. Okay, and I don't need any government to support for this. I will do it myself also. Okay, I think this is the best path and this is all the act of destiny. We need to take that in our stride and move forward. Oh Lakshmana, please listen to me. Now Lakshmana is all the more upset. Okay, at least till here he was okay. Okay, this is like adding fuel to the fire. Okay, destiny has become the new servo oil, good lubricant, which Rama has put to the fire which is burning in the heart of Lakshmana. He is sighing deep and long like a king cobra. Okay, so far he was hissing like a snake, now he becomes like a king cobra. He is hissing loud and he says, I am completely upset with whatever you said. Okay, maybe this is the only time where he says like this. What is that you are saying? Oh Rama, you are talking like a trivial man. Okay, you are the Lokanatha, you are the best among the men. Okay, and you are a man with great virya. Gunavan kascha viryavan. Rama is prioritizing guna, Lakshmana is prioritizing all the virya rasa here. Okay, so Lakshmana is saying, you are the best among the Atirathas. Okay, you are a man. Okay, this you should put it with capital M. You are the man. How can you talk like this? Suddenly you are talking about some Nanu Daivasya Karma Tat, some destiny, etc. What is this destiny? This destiny is nothing. Whoever is the Purushottama, that Purushottama will control this destiny and get everything in his stride. This destiny is nothing but it is a big elephant which is just going here and there in rut. We, like a mahot, we will have to take that goad and make that elephant to follow our instructions. You will see me doing this. Okay, you think I am here floating around like a butterfly without doing anything? You feel all these bows and arrows are all decorations for me. Na shobharta vimau bahu, na dhanurbhushanaya me, na siddha bandhanartaya, na siddha stambhahetavaha. You feel this bow which is hanging here, is it some ornament? All these arrows, they are all here just for showcase. These are not showpieces. And the sword which is hanging, you feel this is all for some domestic chores. Okay, we see this later, no? In Shurpanaka's Adhyaya, we see Lakshmana is also using the dagger to sharpen things. Okay, so he is saying, all these things are not bhushanas for me. These sharas are not here for just standing. They are not showpieces. I will discharge all these arrows, and with my punkha banas, I will destroy whoever is coming against me, and whatever destiny you say is going to come against us, I will make sure that destiny is kneeling in front of us and offering us this kingdom. Okay, you are going to see all these things happening right now when I am going to stand with this alligator skin as the shield and with my sword. You think anybody is going to challenge us? Nobody can come and stand in front of us. Okay, and all this, he is not even taking Rama along with him. He is saying, I myself can close everybody. Okay, the same conversation is happening before the Janasthana, before the Karadushana Vada. Rama says, and both know it's a huge army coming here. Rama says, I want to personally discharge this duty to the rishis because I have promised. I know you single-handedly can do this. So that is the confidence with which Lakshmana is speaking here. Okay, single-handedly I can put to end any great army, even if it is Bharata's army or Kaikeya's army, even if army comes from Kekeya Desa, the conspirators, the treacherous people who are here in Ayodhya, if they are all up in arms against us, I will put them all, I will shatter all of them. This is what Lakshmana is roaring. Then towards the end, actually he is also shedding tears. Okay, he is boiling with rage. He says, oh Rama, this is not done. You cannot blame on something like destiny and just like that do it. Don't do it. This is not for good of anybody. You need to rule the kingdom. That is the best for everybody. And that has to happen. I am always at your service. Oh mother, you also see my strength. Oh brother, you tell me what is to be done. I am waiting for your command. I am always waiting for your service. Okay, and he cries. I mean, his cry is the war cry here. Okay, he is with rage. The reddish tears are coming from his eyes. And he is also shivering, he is shaking. Rama is looking at him. Okay, he must be thinking, Sabash. Inside he must be thinking, what great Thambi Udayan Padai Kanjan. Okay, here actually this phrase should have come after this, I think. He is just roaring, saying, whatever is the army going to come, I will single-handedly meet those things and put them to end. So that could have led to this phrase also, Thambi Udayan Padai Kanjan. Rama is looking at Lakshmana and says, oh Lakshmana, this is sort of the Siddhanta. So he says enough arguments, like how he controls Sugriva later. Okay, again and again people can keep arguing and going in circles. Rama says enough is enough. Oh Lakshmana, understand my path as the only path which is righteous and you follow me. Enough. Okay, that's all. After that, Lakshmana is not opening his mouth. After this, he is opening his mouth only to tell Anna, I will also come with you. Okay. So here, after Lakshmana is being consoled, he again turns to his mother. He says, oh mother, you please give me this permission. Then Kausalya Devi again starts. He says, oh Rama, how will I be here if you are going to the forest? You are going to eat roots and fruits. Here everybody, even your servants are going to eat very, very good, delicious dishes. You are going to lie down on the hard grounds. Here people are going to lie down in the carts. How is this going to work out? No, this should not happen. You please be here. Otherwise, you please take me also. Like how an old cow always follows the calf. Katam hidenu swamvatsam gacchantam nanu gacchati aham tvanu gamishyami putrayatra gamishyasi. Likewise, I will also follow you to the forest and I will spend my time in peace along with you. Now Rama says, no, this cannot happen. Husband is always the living God for you, and this is the practice which is eternal. Okay, yeshaha dharma sanatanaha. This is your dharma. You always need to be in this dharma of being with your husband. And I already told your husband is already in deep distress. This is the time for you to be with him and support him. Therefore, mother, you please give me this. You give me your blessings and bless me to go to the forest. Within 14 years, quickly I will come back. Okay, I am not going to spend a long time. It is only 14 years, right? I will go and quickly come back. You please be at peace here. You do your pujas, you do your penance, you always have your tapas. You give your blessings to Bharata also. I am sure Bharata is going to take good care of you. And under the influence of Kaikeyi, we don't know what is going to happen to King Dasharatha. The misery of my separation should not mar the king. I am very worried about the king. He should not lose himself due to my absence. You please be here and take care of the king. That is your Vrata. And when the king is there, when your husband is there, how can you even think of going away to some other place? That is not conventional dharma. So you please be in your dharma. This is your Pativratya dharma. I need to be taking care of Satya. You need to be taking care of Pativratya. This is what Rama says. Kausalya knows that this is the ultimate decision. So she says, your decision is firm. O Rama, you are always firm in your decisions, so I cannot stop you. Please go with all the mangalas, with all the blessings. Pitra susrushaya putra matra susrushaya tata satyena cha mahabaho chiranjiva virakshitaha. O Rama, your pitra susrusha, your matra susrusha. Okay, earlier she was saying you prioritize matra susrusha over pitra susrusha, but here she blesses saying these two is going to always bestow welfare to you. Yempalayasi dharmam tvam dhrityacha niyamenacha savairagava shardula dharmastvam abhirakshatu. O Rama, you are always prioritizing dharma. Yempalayasi dharmam tvam dhrityacha niyamenacha. Through your actions, through your niyama, as well as through your grit and determination. Okay, he is always sthira pratignya. And he is also Drida Vrataha. Okay, this Drida, this Sthira, this Dhriti, all these things, let them all protect you. Okay, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. Okay, the sutra form is emerging from the sloka only. Whatever dharma you are protecting, you are guarding with all your actions and with your thought, your action, your deed, everything is guided by this dharma. O Rama, let dharma always guide you. And she invokes the blessings of all the creatures, all the features which is in and around us. Okay, let all the moon, the sun, the day, night, the seasons, the great forests, the fairies of the forest, the demons of the forest, the suras, asuras, the gandharvas, yakshas, kinnaras, all these, let them always protect you. You always be in peace. Let the sun be protective to you. Let the moon be protective to you. Let Vayu always very peacefully bless you. Let it always be a smooth breeze on you. O Rama, you will be protected by all these things. Yan mangalam sahasrakshe sarvadeva namaskrute vritranashe samabhavat tatte bhavatu mangalam. Yan mangalam suparnasya vinata kalpayat pura amrutam prartayanasya tatte bhavatu mangalam. Oh Rama, whatever this Mangala was bestowed to Indra by Aditi, whenever he goes for this war against Vritras, let that always be bestowed to you. Amrutot pradane daityan gnato vajradrasayat aditir mangalam prada tatte bhavatu mangalam. The Mangala which was bestowed on Garuda by his mother when he goes for bringing the ambrosia, let that be the ambrosia. Here for Rama is this Vanavasa. After Vanavasa, that Charitra is the ambrosia which we are, the eternity. Ambrosia means also eternal. The eternity, we are also talking about Rama Katha. The fruit of this Vanavasa is what is the ambrosia for all of us. That ambrosia, like how Garuda went to get, likewise, O Rama, you go for this Vanavasa and let that be all Mangala for you. Ritavaka Sagaradvipa Veda Loka Chishate Mangalani Mahabago Dishantu Shubha Mangalaha Trin Vikraman Pakramato Vishnu Ramita Tejasaha Yadasin Mangalam Rama Tate Bhavatu Mangalam. O Rama, the blessings which was given to Three Vikrama, let that be bestowed to you when he was measuring all the three worlds. Let the Ritus, let the Sagaras, let the day and nights, let Vedas, let the different seasons, all these things, let the multiple directions, let all these things protect you. And I am waiting for your return. Can this be the day when the 14 years of your Vanavasa has been completed and you are here and we are all having this conversation? Is it not that day? I am longing for that day to be today itself. Will that happen? You please come back, you take this Bhadrasana at that point of time, and in that Bhadrasana you can always be at peace, and you should be coronated, and you should be with great celebration. This coronation has to happen to you, and you should live long and rule long. And you come back, Mangalairupa Sampannaha, Vanavasa Dikagataha, Vadvama Machantyam cha, Kaman Samvardayahi Boho. O Rama, after this Vanavasa, completely satisfied, completed with great satisfaction, once you come back, you attain this great kingdom, you please cherish the desires of both me, Mamacha, Vadvacha. So both me and my Vadu, Sita Devi, both. She's also including Sita Devi because she must be thinking Sita Devi also has been harboring all these aspirations that Rama will be the king and he will do a lot of abhyudaya to this entire world, and she will also partake in all this. That is how she is going to say, okay, all the Vedic rituals, I am going to be partaking with you in all these abhyudaya, I will be fulfilling all the nishayasa, I will be partaking with you. When she says Samana Sukha Dukha Yoho, Sukadukkinim, both, she is always equal part she takes in Rama. So therefore here, as a prelude to that, Kausalya Devi is saying, all whatever I mentioned that it is going to be glorious days for me, that will be the aspirations of Sita Devi also. All those all those desires are not getting fulfilled now. But when you finish this Vanavasa and coming back, both mine and the aspiration of Vadu Sita Devi, you will be able to cherish. O Rama, Bhadram The, you please go with all auspiciousness. She is embracing Rama. She is again kissing him on the forehead. Rama again and again prostrates, circumambulates, along with Lakshmana also. He is prostrating in front of Kausalya Devi. And he is saying, oh mother, you be in peace, you be in your tapas. I will come back in 14 years. I will fall at your feet and I will do Matru Susrusha after I come back. Saying this again and again, he looks at Kausalya Devi. He prostrates, he circumambulates multiple times. One big activity is over of convincing the great mother Kausalya to be here. Next, he is thinking in his mind, now I'll have to go to Sita Devi and I'll have to ensure that she also allows me to the forest and she also stays here. That we will see in the next session. Janaki Kanta Smaranam, Jai Jai Rama Rama, Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.
Ram 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 Rara Sita Rama Ram 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 Rara Sita Rama Ram 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 Rara Sita Rama సంతతంబు పదముల నర్చింతు ఏ కాంతములను నిన్ను ఆరాధింతు సీతారామ రామ 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 రార సీతారామ జాడల వినపలు తెలుసుకోరా నీ వాడుగాక త్యాగరాజు వేరై సీతా రామ 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 రార సీతారామ
எவ்வரத்தை நீ விடாமல் காத்தாயோ, எவ்வரத்தை நீ விடாமல் காத்தாயோ, அவ்வரமே உன்னை காத்தருளட்டும், அவ்வரமே உன்னை காத்தருளட்டும். மங்களம் 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 ஸ்ரீராமனுக்கு, மங்களம் மங்களம் மங்களம். கானகத்தில் காண்டு தீயும் மழையும், கானகத்தில் காண்டு தீயும் மழையும், கடுமை வெப்பமும் குளிரும் காட்டும், கடுமை வெப்பமும் குளிரும் காட்டும். கண்மணியே உன்னை, கண்மணியே உன்னை தீங்கிழைக்காமல், கண்மணியே உன்னை தீங்கிழைக்காமல் காத்தருளட்டும், கடவுளாம் விஷ்ணுவே காத்தருளட்டும், கடவுளாம் விஷ்ணுவே. மங்களம் 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 ஸ்ரீராமனுக்கு, மங்களம் மங்களம் மங்களம். சீரும் சிறப்புமாய் உந்தனையானே, சீரும் செம்மையாய் ரமய இடையூரின் செழித்து ஓங்கட்டும் நீ செல்லும் வழியும், சிந்தை சிங்கமும் புலியும் உன்னை தீங்கிழைக்காதே. சிங்கமும் தீங்கிழைக்காதே. மலைய மாருதமும் நன்கு வீசட்டும். மலைய மாருதமும் நன்கு வீசட்டும். மலைகளும் அருவியை நன்கு சூர கட்டும். மலைகளும் அருவியை நன்கு சூர கட்டும். மங்களம் 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 ஸ்ரீராமனுக்கு மங்களம் மங்களம் மங்களம். கருடனுக்கு வினத்தையே அளித்த மங்களம். கருடனுக்கு வினத்தையே அளித்த மங்களம். திருமாலதி இந்த மங்களம். ஹரித மங்களம். அருமை தேவர்களுக்கு இருந்த மங்களம். அருமை சிறுமையற்றே ராமா. சிறுமையற்றே ராமா சிறுமையற்றே ராமா மங்களம் दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती. दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती. जीवांचा संगती राम एक. जीवांचा संगती राम एक. जीवांचा संगती राम एक. राम एक माता राम एक पिता. राम एक माता राम एक पिता. राम एक भ्राता सहोदर. सहोदर वेद्या वैभव कांचन सहोदर विद्या वैभव कांचन सहोदर विद्या वैभव कांचन सर्वः स्वजन राम एक सर्वः स्वजन राम एक राम एक स्वामी रामः कैवारी राम एक स्वामी रामः राम एक स्वामी रामः कैवारी एक स्वामी रामः कैवारी लाभया संसारी राम एक लाभया संसारी राम एक राम एक ध्यान राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ध्यान राम एक राम एक ध्यान राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ज्ञान राम समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान राम 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 समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान राम दासी राम दासी राम दासी
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार भरणो रघुवर विमल यश जोदायक फलचार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुनिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरऊ कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीशतिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम भजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन भरण विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केश हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई। सहस्र वदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, अस कहीं श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा, नारद शारद सहित अहिषा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोमिद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होतन आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुखल है तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संहारो आप, तीनों लोक हाक के कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर नाम सुनावे। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। नाशे रोग हरे सब पीड़ा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम बचन ज्ञान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करही संकट कटे मिटे सब पीड़ा जो सुमिले हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कर रघु गुरुदेव की नाही जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई झूठ ही बंधि महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साकी गौरीशा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की
उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे 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 बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती उडाला 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 जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे 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 बाबा मारुती उडाला जावुली लंका आला बाबा मारुती ಉಡಾಲ ಜಾಬುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಉಡಾಲ ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ರೇ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ರೇ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ರೇ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಉಡಾಲ ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಉಡಾಲ 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 ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಉಡಾಲ ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ರೇ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಆಳ ರೇ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಉಡಾಲ ಜಾವುಳಿ ಲಂಕ ಆಳ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಾರುತಿ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಜಯ ಹನುಮಾನ್ जय बोलो वीर धीर पराक्रम आंजनेय स्वामी की मणिमय रमणीय राजभवने मल्लिका शोकादि कुसुमावने सीता कल्याण वैभवम् दगदग ज्वलित कर्पूरदीपे सीता कल्याण वैभवम् बहुविध
शोभन द्रव्य संपूर्णे भावुक प्रेमिक जन संकीर्णे सीता कल्याण वैभवम् स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा स्वागतं स्वागतं सम्पूर्ण कामा उपवेश नवरत्न मणिमय मञ्जे सहसीतया देवा नवपुष्पकुञ्जे बिम्बामि पदयोर रक्तकम्बलितम् अम्बोजसमनील नवरागमिलितम् मलयज चन्दनं वक्षसि विपुले मङ्गलविग्रह कलयामि विमले तिलकं ते विलिकामिल लाटे कमलाक्ष रघुवीर परिशोभितकीटे माधवी मल्लिका मरुबकमाला माधवा तव कण्ठे धृत्वा कुरु लीला एलाधि संयोक्तं गुडमेशं क्षीरम् नीलालकरघुनायक शिवसुन्दरमधुरम् कर्पूरपरिमळं ताम्बूलं विहते प्रददामि स्वीकुरु सरसं दाशरथे अधिरोह्य सीतया नवरत्न दोला अनुज्ञाप्य प्रेमीकं कुरु प्रेमलीला स्वागतं जानकी रामा मारुत चल विरुद्रदे मन्दारादित कुसुम सुगदे विहरति रघुवीरहा सीतया विहरति रघुवीरहा सरस संगीत रस परिपूर्ण वसंत विराजित उद्यानवने विहरति रघुवीरहा सीतया विहरति रघुवीरहा पुष्प विनिर्मित विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः जय जय रघुवीर श्रीराजपुत्रा जय जय सौमित्रे प्रेमैकपात्रा जय जय सुग्रीव दासेन्द्रमित्रा जय जय पादोद सच्चाय गात्रा जय जय संपुल्ल रक्ताब्जनेत्रा जय जय ब्रह्मादि सुरकृतस्तोत्रा जय जय वाल्मीकि हृदसच्चरित्रा जय जय पवमान तनयाब्जमित्रा जय जय साकेत राजराजेन्द्रा जय जय सर्वेशा सद्गुणसान्द्रा जय जय प्रेमिका तारक मंत्रा जय जय मां पाहि श्रीरामचन्द्रा जय जय श्रीमती जनकेशनन्दिनी रतिकोटि सुन्दरी नवकिशोरी सुनयना कुमारी सुरमनोहरी रघुनन्दनानन्द वर्धनकरी नवमल्लिका पुष्प मण्डितसुवेणी नवरत्नभूषणे मधुरवाणी कल्याणवेश कमनीयरूपिणी कौसलराज कुमारगामिनी साकेत साम्राज्य सकल स्वामिनी सरस संगीत रसिक स्वभामिनी सरयू नदी तीर उद्यान विहारिणी शरणं भवदेवी प्रेमिका जननी
धाम्नि वरराजगृहे विशाले सिंहासने रजतपाण्डुरछत्रयुक्ते वामाङ्कशोभित विदेहसुता मनोज्ञं श्रीरामचन्द्रम् अनिशं हृदि भावयामि
प्रेमलताधि सखिजनकराब्ज मन्दस्मदितां डोले विलसन्तं वामाङ्कशोभित मैथिलराज नन्दिनी वदनम् आलोकयन्तम् सखी जनवादित वीणामृदङ्गादि सङ्गीतरसिकम् तापरहित शारद चन्द्रिका शोभित सुन्दर सुमुखम् आलोकय सखे राजकुमारं कुटिल कुन्तल भारनिबद्धा अभिनव मल्लिका कुसुमहारं निटिल शोभित मृगमदतिलक मदन मृदुहास प्रेमिक मनोहरम् आलोकय सखे राजकुमारम् जय साकेतादेश जय चारुकेशा जय दिव्यमणिभूष जय राघवेशा लाली जय राजेन्द्र कुमार जगदेक वीरा जय सीता मनोहरा नवपुष्पहारा लाली जय श्यामलाकार जय पीताम्बरा जय शत्रुसंहार जय मनोहरा लाली जय दिव्यलावण्य जय जगत्पुण्या जय प्रेमिकानन्य जय लोकमान्या जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् जलजनीलसुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् कुण्डरीकलोचनाय कुण्डलाधिभूषणाय चण्डभानुवंशजाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् चापवृन्दमोचनाय चापवर्यभञ्जनाय भूपचक्ररञ्जनाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् कामगोपवचिताय सोमशेखरार्चिताय प्रेमिकेन्द्रपूजिताय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् जलजनीलसुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् साकेतनगरे श्रीमती मन्दिरे सकल सौभाग्य समृद्धां पूरे सखी जननी करे सद्गुणने बरे सरस शृंगार सङ्गीतमुखरे शेष्व सुखं प्रभो मन्दहासवदना मणिमाया भूषणा महनीय मनोरमा कल्याण गुणा मैथिले मोहना मंजुल भाषणा मल्लिका मल्दार मालिका भरणा शिष्व सुखं प्रभो रागेन्दुवदनया रसनीय वचनया रत्नमय दिव्य विविध भूषणया रम्य सगुणया राजेन्द्रतनयया रमस्व रघुवीरा प्रेम परिपूर्णया शेष्व सुखं प्रभो श्रीरामा सीतया साकं समवाप्तकामा शेष्व सुखं प्रभो नानाविधमणिरजितमजय परिमलकुसुम कल्पिततल्पे शेष्वसुखं मैथिलभूपतितनयया मनोज्ञवेशया प्रियया शेष्वसुखं कारुण्यगर्भितप्रेमविलासा कौसल्या हृदय कमलनिवासा शेष्वसुखं श्रीरघुवीरा शेष्वसुखं मनपुगळ் கோசலைதன் மணிவைர வாழ்த்தவனே தென்னிலங்கை கோன்முடிகள் சிந்துவித்தாய் செம்பொன்சே கண்ணினம்மா மது குடை சூழ் கண்ணபுரத்தின் கருமணியே என்னுடைய அமுதே ராகவனே காலேலோ என்னுடைய அமுதே ராகவனே காலேலோ लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु यतः अभ्युदय निःश्रेयससिद्धिः सधर्मः वेदाः प्रमाणं धर्मस्य धर्मो रक्षति रक्षितः रामो विग्रहवान् धर्मः रामोपासने ராமனாகும் ராமனே வாழ்வமாகும் ராமனே வாழ்வு தன்னில் வாழ்க்கையே ராமன் தன்னில் ராமனின் ராஜ்யம்தான் தேவ சாம்ராஜ்யம் காண்